Good morning to you, and welcome to TAN, the ACES Network, and another Aqua edition. I am Talia Peterson, your co-host on this auspicious occasion, and I will be joined later by Eden Hepburn. Once again, we are commemorating our Founders Day in Catholic education, whose historic debut began back on November 4th, 1889. Can you believe it, folks? Catholic education has now been around for 136 years, a century plus a few decades. We take this time during the broadcast to reflect on that faith-filled past, coupled with a hopeful future in the arena of Catholic education in the Bahamas. So, JL, can you please share with us from the wellspring of your knowledge about those inaugural years of planting the seeds for Catholic education? 136 years is a really long time for anything to be in existence.
I would be delighted, though of course the limited time frame will only allow us to scratch the surface. The story began with a courageous leap of faith demonstrated by the Sisters of Charity from Mount St. Vincent on the Hudson. They boarded the Santiago to journey to pretty much unknown territory. This was simply phenomenal, especially when considering a 21st century perspective, where we like to plan out almost every minute, right down to the nanosecond of our lives. These women had literally no clue what they were getting into, but they were committed to their mission nonetheless.
Thanks, Jaya, for your profound input. Well, faith and education have long been synonymous. We welcome into our TAN studios Fathers Mikhail Saunders and Joshua Seymour to lend their personal perspective on how it all began. Welcome, Reverend Fathers.
Thank you, and it is a pleasure to be in your company today. As Catholic educational institutions, Christ always had to be front and center, and his ministry was always centered around an option for the poor. This is precisely what those wonderful sisters from St. Vincent on the Hudson from New York ushered in. They entered our Bahamian history at a time when the educational plateau was highly skewed in favor of the rich. These sisters sought out the poor and downtrodden in neighborhoods, placing everyone on a more even playing field. These sisters proclaimed the faith, catechized, and converted many, offering them physical, spiritual, and educational sustenance. The sisters gave the poor a fighting chance to make a difference in lives and the lives of their families.
Let me jump in here with actual physical development of schools. The first school established was St. Francis in 1889, followed by Xavier's Academy College in 1890. Next up was Sacred Heart in 1893. There was a little break, and then St. Vincent was established in 1922, and Our Ladies in 1926. Bringing up the rear was St. Joseph in 1932, and St. Anselm in 1933. St. Thomas More in 1952, and then St. Cecilia's in 1956. Xavier's Academy College was formerly an all-girls school. Their counterpart was St. Augustine's for all boys.
Thank you, Fathers Joshua and Mikhail. We can hear the passion in your voices, and what you did not get around to sharing is that you are both proud products of Catholic education, in particular, the great Aquinas College. We will take a closer look at Aquinas College when we return after a brief commercial break.
Do you need to make a pivotal choice about your child's future? Well, one of the best ways you can ensure this is by providing your child with a holistic education. And why should Catholic education be a consideration? Simply because we are the tried and true choice with over 130 years of experience.
And we are back. Joining us on the set is Ariel with some historical musings about Aquinas College. Welcome to the Aqua Edition, Ariel.
Good morning, and thank you for your gracious invitation to be on the show. While Catholic education is forever indebted to the Sisters of Charity, and in recent years the Sisters of St. Martin Monastery, historically, Aquinas College has special ties to the Dominican Sisters. They were visionaries who also sought to give local ordinary Bahamians a viable option for employment when they observed that only persons of light skin tone were employed in the banks. And so, Aquinas originally began as a secretarial and business school and teachers training college. In 1957, Aquinas College merged with Bishop Leonard High School to become another viable Catholic high school option in the Palmdale until it made the move 16 years ago to nestle amidst the pine trees as Principal Shauna Knowles would state. Aquinas has emerged as one of the top-notch high schools who is committed to a holistic learning experience for scholars. And as one of the newest green flag schools on the blocks, it is a clear testament that the land of aces is fully on board with environmental education and stewardship.
Thank you, Ariel. Up next is Amy Brown with Weather Outlook for Catholic Education.
Thank you, and good morning, Bahamas. We have experienced a number of thunderstorms in the past, making travel weather cumbersome and dangerous at times. However, over the next few years, the weather patterns have traveled over with fair skies and warm temperatures. In the days ahead, we have expected some scattered passing showers that will give way sunny skies during the day, facilitating much growth and development with cooler temperatures at night. Sunrise was at 6 a.m. November 4th. Sunset is imminent for years to come. The outlook is bright and hopeful for the future of the Catholic education. Back to you.
Thank you, Amy. As we close out this session of Aqua Edition, we ask our live audience for some reflections and to complete this phrase. Catholic education and Aquinas College in particular makes the difference because
I love Catholic education. Why? Because you can always trust that it'll be a safe and Christian environment for your children to learn and grow up in.
And that's it for the Aqua Edition today. I am Eden Hepburn,
I'm Talia Peterson.
reporting live from TAN Network. Happy Founders Day. Until next time.